Hello and welcome to Sneaky Stories, home of short stories you can sneak into your day. Get ready to go on an adventure with some of the Sneaky Universe characters. Today we have a story from the Monicow series. My name is Pauline and I'm your storyteller, and I can't wait to share today's story with you. Remember, there aren't any pictures, so you'll need to imagine them. You can imagine the pictures any way you like. The Mammoth Wave. It was a hot, dry summer's day. Monicow, bovine superhero to the stars and anyone needing rescue, was enjoying the heat as she relaxed in her favourite yoga pose, cow. She loved to use her yoga time each day to think about her latest inventions and the most exciting and satisfying rescues. Today's heat reminded her of the time she was basking eyes closed in the shade of her beach umbrella, listening to the vibrant thrumming of a beach festival. Laughter mingled with the rhythmic thump of the beating drums of reggae music. The joyous shrieks of children building sandcastles pierced the air at random, adding to the cacophony. Nearby, perched atop a tower, a lifeguard surveyed the ocean carefully, his brow furrowed in concentration. Unlike the usual gentle lap of waves, today the ocean churned with an unsettling restlessness. Every few minutes a wave, larger than usual, would crash against the shore, sending a tremor of unease through the lifeguard. A monstrous shadow loomed on the horizon, growing larger with each passing moment. A rogue wave, a towering wall of churning emerald water, was hurtling towards the unsuspecting festival goers. Panic surged through the lifeguard. Monicow, roused by her extrasensory ability to sense panic, sat up and opened her eyes. She looked around, eyeing the unnerved lifeguard. Following his line of sight, she turned to face the ocean and saw the enormous wall of water heading for the shore. Leaping from her position, she landed with a superhero's grace on the beach, the sand absorbing the impact. A bellow erupted from her throat, her moo serving as a warning for the people on the beach and in the water. Confusion morphed into terror as festival goers craned their necks to see the approaching colossal wave. But before pandemonium could erupt, Monicow grabbed a recently abandoned surfboard and charged towards the water. A surge of super bovine energy coursed through her as she readied herself to surf the giant wave. Reaching the churning wall of water, Monicow didn't hesitate. She threw the surfboard out in front of her and started to ride the wave. The ocean, usually a formidable opponent, seemed to recognize her bovine bravery. It rose to meet her, forming a giant watery ramp. Monicow, graceful on her hooves even in this tumultuous environment, surfed the wave with effortless skill, her moves redirecting the direction of the wave. Over to her left, Monicow noticed a jet ski careening out of control due to the sudden turbulence of the giant wave. Somehow, a portly tourist named Gerald had not noticed the massive wave or heard the commotion caused by the scared festival goers. He had continued to ride his jet ski, but was on a collision course with the wave and into the water. Monicow, ever the protector, adjusted her course, guiding the wave towards the flailing Jared. With a quick maneuver, she used the wave's momentum to propel Jared onto a conveniently placed inflatable banana boat, currently unoccupied and adrift. Relief washed over Monicow, momentarily distracting her from the original mission. The rogue wave, now slightly diminished due to the jet ski incident, continued its forceful journey. Almost there, Monicow thought, as she was about to steer the wave harmlessly past the festival grounds and to the shore. Monicow saw a massive sandcastle painstakingly built by a group of children directly in the path of the wave. Tears welled up in their eyes as they watched their creation teeter on the brink of destruction. Thinking fast, Monicow summoned the last dregs of her super surfing power. With a mighty surge, nudged the wave just enough to split around the sandcastle, sending two harmless whitecaps crashing harmlessly beside it. The children erupted in cheers, their tears replaced with joyous whoops. Triumphantly, Monicow rode the receding wave back to shore. What a great memory that was. A beautiful warm day, a dip in the water, and a successful rescue mission. What more could a superhero ask for? Well, a day off once in a while would be nice, but there aren't too many days where people don't need help and evil villains are on holiday at the same time. Oh well, thought Monicow, I should just enjoy the peace now. Monicow repositioned herself into her second favourite yoga pose, cow face. Not long after, Monicow received a call via her utility bell. The local police chief was asking for help. It seemed there was a spate of thefts from the cars of civilians after what seemed like orchestrated accidents. Monicow listened carefully to the location described by the chief, activated her hover hooves, and made her way directly to the scene. She surveyed the street. There was a 5-car pile-up amidst a swirling vortex of what appeared to be a lush rainforest complete with screeching parrots and the smell of damp earth. Yet Monicow knew that this was a dusty intersection. She circled the area, taking a closer look. The rainforest seemed real. To the untrained eye, this illusion would be very convincing. Monicow thought for a moment. Who would go to the trouble of creating a mirage just to collect a few trinkets? There was only one person, King Maximus, the villainous ruler of Maxiland. Apart from liking to make sure Maxiland had the biggest of everything, King Maximus had a distaste for traffic regulations, rules, and any laws he didn't come up with himself. His latest invention, the Maximus Mirage Machine, Monicow noticed as it was clearly labelled, projected elaborate holographic landscapes causing drivers to veer off course and crash, creating chaos and confusion. The real danger, however, came after the accidents. Maximus' robotic minions, disguised as helpful bystanders, would swoop in and pilfer valuables from the dazed motorists. Monicow, a bovine superhero to the stars and anyone needing rescue, would not tolerate this utter nonsense. She activated her visor, a high-tech marvel she had invented in her cow cave laboratory, which would scan space for virtual reality projections, and found the source of the fake rainforest, a delivery van in a nearby street. Monicow rushed to the van. "Move over, Maximus," she bellowed, charging towards the source of the mirage. King Maximus, a short plump man with a handlebar moustache and a permanent scowl, emerged from the van, a remote control clutched in his jewelled hand. Monicow was not surprised to see him. His need for control meant he actually committed most crimes himself, as he thought his henchmen could not be trusted with responsibility. To be fair, he was right. Any time Monicow had encountered his henchmen, they were easy to defeat. One time they had abandoned their mission to join a dance mob. "Ah, Monicow," Maximus drawled, his face dripping with mock sincerity. "Here to admire my latest masterpiece?" A touch of the Amazon right in the heart of this boring city. Monicow ignored his taunts. "Your masterpiece is causing mayhem, Maximus, and those bystanders of yours, not so helpful, are they?" Maximus chuckled. "Just a bit of fun. Besides, a little excitement never harmed anyone, and a few missing wallets won't hurt my treasure either." Monicow snorted. "Harmless fun?" This was about as harmless as a runaway milk truck, but brute force wouldn't work against the Maximus Mirage Machine. She needed a plan. Suddenly inspiration struck. Monicow spied a popcorn vendor. He was balancing a giant bucket of popcorn precariously on his head. She made her way to the vendor. "Excuse me, how much for the whole bucket of popcorn?" The vendor, happy to make such a big sale so early in the day, gratefully accepted Monicow's generous offer and handed over the bucket. With a mischievous glint in her eye, Monicow used her super strength to launch its contents skyward. The kernels rained down on the Maximus Mirage Machine, momentarily disrupting its energy core. The holographic rainforest flickered. The disorientated drivers blinked, regaining their senses. King Maximus spluttered in outrage. "My machine! Ruined! Ruined by popcorn! No!" Seizing the opportunity, Monicow charged. With a powerful moo that shook the foundations of City Hall, she delivered a flying headbutt to the Maximus Mirage Machine. The force of the impact overloaded the energy core, causing the machine to splutter and die. The fake landscapes vanished, replaced by the familiar dusty intersection. King Maximus, defeated and popcorn-encrusted, was on the run back to Maxiland. As order was restored and traffic began to flow again, Monicow stood proudly amidst the scattered popcorn kernels. She knew this would not be the last time she would foil one of King Maximus's plans.
If you would like a free Sneaky Universe colouring and activity book, visit www.sneakyuniverse.com/Sneaky Stories Podcast. Sneaky Stories is a Sneaky Universe production. Written, hosted and edited by Pauline Malcoon. The music is by Trailer Works. If you would like more stories, visit www.sneakyuniverse.com.